Hi, my name is Arrif and I'm the CEO and founder of Chope. I'm here today to help answer some questions about entrepreneurship from the internet. Let's go. What should be the mindset of a first-time entrepreneur? I think be prepared for failure. I'm not saying this because I don't believe in you, but I'm saying this because failure is inevitable in some shape or form. So be prepared for that. Next question. What are the things that no one tells you about beginning a startup? I think the impact that it will have on your personal life. The startup journey is a lot buoyed by forces external to you, whether it's investors, customers, employees. And I think that when you begin a startup, you might have different expectations of it. I certainly did. And I think today my life is, just a balance of all these different things coming in, my ability to filter them, and my ability to choose how I spend my time wisely. Next question. What are some early signs that a startup will experience difficulties? The two main signs here would be one, product market fit. If you don't start seeing that fairly early on, then you want to quickly think about whether the idea that you have really matches what users need. The second one is around, I think, founder relationships. You're going to have so many differences when you're building a company, running a startup, and if you don't have a methodology or a practice for how you guys discuss and agree on how to resolve those conflicts, it is going to be very difficult, and I think it would be very difficult for any founding team to build a successful startup without that practice underlying it. Let's keep going. If being an entrepreneur is so worth it, why isn't everyone doing it? Well, I honestly think that it's a risk-reward trade-off, right? What you see in the media and the press is entrepreneurs who have survived, who have thrived, who have done very well. However, I think you don't see a lot of the entrepreneurs who haven't made it, who have worked on ideas very nobly, but the ideas for many reasons didn't work out. Really, it isn't for everyone. It is a high-stress, high-risk, high-reward career, and sometimes it's not going to work out. That's just the truth, buddy. All right, next question. Why do startup founders look so generic? What? I don't know. Okay, next. How do you know if your tech startup idea is good or not? Very simple. Ask. Ask me. Ask these guys. Ask your friends, ask your parents, ask potential customers, ask people who know, ask people who don't know. Get as many opinions as you can in the shortest amount of time. Get out there and talk to people, and they will tell you if it's good or not. And that's only thing that matters, getting feedback on whether your idea is good or not. And I would strongly suggest that you do it earlier rather than later. Next up, what should I cover on my first cold email to an investor for a seed round? No, you should not send that email. Step back, think about why you are raising this money, who is the right person to help you raise this money, and then go and look for a network of people that can connect you to their friends. Don't send a cold email to an investor for a seed round. At most, send them an email introducing your product, telling them the problem that you want to solve, asking for feedback on that, asking them for a connection to someone else that could potentially work with them. I would not suggest attacking it with a blunt instrument like a cold email. Sorry to throw cold water over this one. Cold water for cold emails. You can take that to the bank. Why do some people say it's dangerous when a startup is growing too fast? All right, I think growing a business is a balance between growth and sustainable economics. And it's great if you can achieve both. But you've heard that saying, right? It's very hard to build something fast, cheap, and good. And I think that's certainly true in our world, and it is in every world. To do something too fast, then you're sacrificing something else. Don't push yourself or your startup too fast because somebody told you to do that, because an investor told you to do that. They don't know your company as well as you do. Don't take advice simply because somebody says that is good for funding or good for this or good for growth or whatever. Balance it yourself, and I think that's one of the hardest parts of running a company, being your own leader. And that's all the questions that I've gotten. Thank you very much for listening. We hope you learned a little bit about entrepreneurship, or whatever I know about it anyway. And thanks.